going to talk about for this video session is something that I believe that I have a lot of experience with. Friendship. I think I'm a good friend, right? There are a lot of things that I'm really bad at, that I really suck at, but being a friend is not one of those things. I think actually I'm a good friend. It hasn't always been like that. You know, when I was younger, I think I was a bit, honestly, I was a bit too nerdish, right? I grew up with books and I had very few friends when I was in school. So I had to figure it out for myself. You know, I remember I was in my mother's, and when I was living at my mother's place, and I just couldn't figure it out. You know, I had friends, but I didn't even really know what it was. I grew up in a ghetto, so friend material was not that much available that time. So perhaps it wasn't my fault, but I didn't really know at that time. But it started me on thinking on what really was it. What is friendship really? And what really got me thinking and really kind of made me realize what friendship is by reading philosophy. Philosophy is good for many things, and one of the things it's really good for is actually to understand what friendship is all about. And after reading a lot of philosophy when I was younger, I kind of got a feeling about it, but it really hit home when I read this amazing book by Aristotle, where he talks about ethics, moral values, and he goes on about so Aristotle, an old Greek philosopher, he has this idea about friendship. He says that there are 3 reasons why you have a friend, and of course he believes that there are better and worse reasons. And he says, when you're young, you have friends because you want to have fun, right? You go to parties, you do stupid silly things you do when you're young. You play games, stuff like that. You only have them to have fun. When you grow up a little and you start on politics, politics not only in the political process, but also in work and school, and you wanna you try to get to a place where you can get different things, and that's politics, right? You have allies, you have enemies, stuff like that. And then you have friends that are good for you, right? You have political friends, and that's also part of life. You have them because you need them. You can't just be alone in this world. You have to team up with other guys and other girls to survive in this world, especially when you grow older and you get a job. The political world in the job market is it's really tough. Most people don't know that when they're younger. They don't know that when you get a job, you really have to fight to keep it. But the job market is a vicious place. You need to be smart, and you need to have good allies to really survive in that place. And that's the way it is, right? I've had many jobs, and the political process in those jobs was always there, right? You have friends, you have enemies, that's the way it is. But he says the best reason you can have a friend, and that really stuck with me, and I think that's a very, 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 very wise thing. He said when you grow older and you mature as a person, you get friends because you have something in common, ethically wise. You have ideals in common. Something that you believe will make this world better. You have that in common. He said, it's very rare to have those friends, right? These friendships are extremely rare. Where you have a friend you have because you want to do something with that person that will make the world better. And he says these friendships are the most valuable, and that really stuck with me. I just realized that the best friends you can have are those that you fight to make the world better with, right? These are rare. And over over my long life as a philosopher and as a friend, I believe I've had the luck to have some of those friends, right? And those friends are strong. They are, they're motivated by good things in life. You can trust them. They are loyal to a point. And usually, the funny thing is that they're usually rebels, right? Those are the ones who go against the system, that wants to change things to something better. Those are the artists and all these persons that really fight. And sometimes, many times, they're actually, they have no money. Their life sucks in many ways, but they still have this fire for a better world. Look out for them, because you can never have a better friend. That's my experience. Then I thought I wanted to tell you something about a friendship I have. That's probably something that interests the world, right? Because I have a friendship with the current American president, Mr. Barack Obama. Sounds like a stupid thing, but I truly believe that we are friends, right? It began with the fact that United States of America was in trouble. You had all this depression going on, and I knew that you really had problems in the U.S. and the U.S. has helped Denmark and Europe many times. You bled on the European ground in the First World War, in the Second World War. So many young Americans have left, have given their lives to a Europe that is free and democratic. So I thought, in a sense, that I believe that we owe you guys something, right? So I wanted to pay back a little, trying to give Barack help. And over the time, we just grew into knowing each other. It's kind of strange thing, this new